There's been a recent Pennsylvania robbery case, and get this, 100 skulls and mummified body parts have been found. It's like a scene from a horror movie. It couldn't get grimmer than this.
A ghoulish crime in Pennsylvania after 100 skulls.
Investigators have spent days at Jonathan Gerlach's Lancaster County home.
Police have charged a man with stealing human remains from grave sites and then selling them online.
Welcome to Grim World. I'm your host, Devin Roberts. A man has been discovered and found to be responsible for stealing about 100 human remains. Skull and bones were even visible in the back seat of his car, which was near an abandoned cemetery in Philadelphia's outskirts. This discovery also revealed a nearby basement, which was filled to the gills with body parts. So what the heck happened? Let's break it down. Officers said that on Tuesday night, their month-long investigation had finally come to an end. The investigation was pertaining to multiple break-ins at Mount Moriah Cemetery, and get this, 26 mausoleums and vaults were forced open since early November 25. According to the tipster who broke the case, they spotted a partially decomposed corpse hanging in the basement of Gerlach's home in Ephrata, Pennsylvania.
Neighbors I spoke to say they were stunned when they found out what was in the house.
I figured it was a garage that they were getting in through somewhere and they couldn't get out, and now finding out that there was all those remains in there, it makes sense.
The tipster even found Jonathan Gerlach's Instagram account, docking him. Investigators said his Instagram account included posts on taxidermy, skeleton collecting, and even sales, which would be classified under oddities, and perhaps with the intention of landing in bone museums.
You've got a lot of people that search for trinkets and historical things to try to sell. Some of them keep them just for their own purposes, to put them on a shelf or say they have it.
Investigators also discovered that Jonathan Gerlach was a member of Human Bones and Skull Selling group on Facebook with over 5,300 active members. I really didn't know that existed. You mean to tell me there's more than one type of boning going on? The investigators found a post in which a member thanked Jonathan for selling him an item. It all makes sense now. He's trying to hustle these remains. Very honorable. And not to mention, this is what happens when you put all your business online. This generation's doomed. So, can you buy or sell human bones legally? Good question.
He says human remains should never be used for decoration or for vanity, only for the purpose of education.
In Pennsylvania, Delaware, and New Jersey, it's absolutely not illegal to buy or sell human bones. What was illegal was the fact that Grimy Jonathan was breaking into these graves and tampering with the remains. What he did after that on Marketplace is considered interstate trafficking of stolen goods. However, people do post bones for sale all over the world, and most bones are usually sold at a rate of a few $100s, and full skeletons can fetch about $7,000.
We want to make sure that these pieces have the correct indicators that they are from a retired medical collection and not just anything that could be found from an ossuary or a public grave.
This shocking discovery led police investigators to search the Ephrata home and storage unit of a man named Jonathan Christ Gerlach, who was 34. As mentioned, they reported discovering more than 100 human skulls, hands, and feet that were mummified and long bones everywhere. There were 2 decomposing torsos as well as skeletal items. Delaware County District Attorney Tanner Rose reports they were in various states. Some of them were hanging, as it were. Some of them were pieced together. Some were just skulls on a shelf.
This is an unbelievable scene that no one involved, from myself to the detectives, none of them have ever seen anything like this before.
According to sfgate.com, most were in the basement, authorities said, and they also recovered jewelry believed to be linked to the graves. In one case, a pacemaker was actually attached. Police say Gerlach targeted mausoleums and underground vaults at the 1855 cemetery. It's considered the country's largest abandoned burial ground, according to Friends of Mount Moriah Cemetery, which helps maintain the 160-acre landmark in Eden that's home to an estimated 150,000 grave sites. Police are actively looking into the trail of burglaries when an investigator coincidentally checked Gerlach's license plates and discovered this dude had been near Eden numerous times hanging out during the period when these burglaries actually occurred. Police reported that the break-ins focused on sealed vaults and mausoleums, which contained older burials. These vaults and sections were forcefully smashed open and even had stonework damaged so that the burglar could reach the remains inside, and maybe some valuables too. Whatever's there, right? A chain, maybe some gold teeth. This Jonathan Christ Gerlach was arrested as he walked back toward his car with a crowbar, totally caught in the act, police said. Police also discovered a burlap bag, which officers found additional mummified remains of 2 small children, 3 skulls, and other bones. Jonathan stated to investigators casually that he took 30 sets of human remains and even showed them the exact graves in which he took them from. NBCPhiladelphia.com reports the thefts include multiple instances in which a burglar broke into mausoleums and stole human remains. The targeted remains include the bodies of the following individuals: Martha Hunter, a person who was born in 1854 and died in 1869. Mary Pritchard Stiglman, a person who was born in 1878 and died in 1940. Additional family member vaults were also targeted during Jonathan's rampage. During the thorough investigation, detectives also collected numerous pieces of evidence from the crime scenes, like a gang of energy drinks, glasses, cigarettes, zip ties, and various tools.
Here at the scene, and it was in this very spot a few nights ago where he was arrested. He admitted to police that he stole bodies and was selling them online.
But we're going to use sonar next time, and we're going to pick our spot where it's just clay, virgin soil.
District Attorney Tanner Rose told reporters, given the enormity of what we are looking at and the sheer utter lack of reasonable explanation, it's difficult to say right now at this juncture exactly what took place. We're trying to figure it out. Jonathan Christ Gerlach was ultimately charged with 100 counts correlating to each abuse of a corpse and receiving stolen property. He was also charged with multiple counts of desecrating a public monument, desecrating a historic burial place, desecrating a venerated object, trespassing, burglary, and theft.
This is a wake-up call for other cemetery caretakers to keep their eyes open for grave robberies.
Rouse goes on to state, it is truly in the most literal sense of the word, horrific. I grieve for those who are upset by this, who are going through it, who are trying to figure out if it is in fact their loved one or their child, because we found remains that we believe to be months-old infants among those that he had collected. Our hearts go out to every family that is impacted by this.
One woman who described Gerlach as strange but always polite.
It's horrendous. It's like, this is my business. I've been here 26 years and that's going on right at my bedroom window.
He's jailed on $1 million bond. No lawyer listed in the current court records. Apparently a message-seeking comment was texted to his cell phone linked to him. I'm not sure what that means. So Jonathan Gerlach is in custody, yet the investigation is ongoing. If you have information on the thefts, please contact Detective Leah Kaznek at 610-623-1500 or Detective Chris Carr at 610-891-4700.
It's the last thing we can do for people is to honor their wishes and to disturb them. I just can't understand why somebody would do that.
I think this dude had help terrorizing these graves. You're listening to Grimworld, and these are all true stories. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our Spotify. I'm out.